Aries, hi, welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Tina. Today we're doing your upcoming weekly tarot. This one will be for the 18th to the 24th. Let me just go ahead and give these cards a few shuffles here. Wow, let me just go ahead and give them another few shuffles here. See what's happening for you this week. The 18th to the 24th. All right, we're going to stop there. The Hermit, that's the situation for you this week. Let's see what else is happening for you. Okay. All right, you definitely got happiness on your mind. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Wands. But it just feels like you have happiness on your mind because something here, it feels like could have fallen apart, honestly. In the recent past, we do have the Tower here. So we're coming from a place where definitely, like, it could have been within your own mind. It could have been a foundation, really, that was shaken for you here, Aries. And it's got you in the hermit mode. Separating yourself, kind of isolating yourself from everybody else. You're even taking the approach here of like independence, like, being like, I don't need anybody, I can do this alone type of energy here. Definitely. The overall energy here is the Ten of Cups, though. Is trying to feel whole again because it feels like something fell apart or something's missing here, honestly. And the Ten of Cups is really feeling whole again. Feeling happy, feeling full, content, looking around and feeling like you're happy with the way things are, with your relationships. This is like happy home, happy family. And the Towers in the recent past. I am going to pull another card each just to get a deeper understanding here. In the challenge position, we do have the Five of Wands here, so I just feel like you just might be conflicted right now. I mean, it makes sense, honestly, because you're in the hermit mode. You're in the hermit mode, so you're going within. You're just like listening to the voice within right now. Separating yourself from everybody else, not really even caring about superficial things right now, like not even at all. And your mind is definitely looking in a new direction. And even at the bottom of the deck, we had the Two of Wands. So you're definitely, it's time for direction change here. Clearly, because something here, with the Tower, I'm sure even with the Tower, I do say that like, this must have been a situation here, even if it was like an aha moment within yourself. But this was a situation here where you knew that something wasn't right. Whether it's a job that you had that you knew that you should have let go of, if it's a relationship, that's, for me, that's what the Tower represents. It's the elephant in the room. And when we don't like go in and take care of it, that's the Tower moment. That's that divine intervention. And now you're just going within. You're looking for answers within. A little soul searching, for sure. In the environment, we have the Devil here. It can be a Capricorn. Or it could just be something in your environment that you felt like just was like toxic. Negative, could have been tempting for a while, and the Devil is all of those energies. Let me go in and pull another card each, get a deeper understanding here of what is happening this week, Aries. All right, let's give these a few shuffles and let me see what's happening. But yeah, you got wholeness back on your mind, like piecing things back together in a way. But you're definitely taking the approach of like, I don't need anybody, I've got this, I'm self-sufficient. You've got that Nine of Pentacles energy in your approach. But yeah, it just feels like something really just came tumbling down. For me, the Tower is what it does is it comes down to make space for something better and stronger to take root, So it's always an upgrade, but the Tower can be traumatic sometimes. It can be as a minor, as an aha moment, but it can also be very heavy, Like for me, it's represented aha moments. It's represented the loss of a job suddenly, things of that nature. Or like something coming through about somebody that you couldn't believe, right? Like you're like, how did I not see that? All right, let me give these a few more shuffles and then let's go in. We'll stop here. Ace of Swords with the Hermit. I love it, you guys. The clarity is going to come through. The solution is going to come through. I love that the Ace of Swords fell with the Hermit. All right, let's continue here. Oh my God, the overall energy. Yeah, you're needing a reboot. Something fell apart here. Let me start with the overall energy because I just feel like it's very important. Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups. This is really beautiful for the overall energy. You have two aces on the spread as well. You have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So it's definitely a time of change, right? But it feels like it was uncomfortable, In the recent past, we have heartbreak here. Something truly hurt. And, we even had the Three of Cups at the bottom. Could have been within a group dynamic as well. It doesn't even feel like it's work related, but you never know. But you know, recent past is the Three of Swords and the Tower. What more do you need to say? Something here just broke your heart. It didn't just like break apart. For a lot of you, it did break your heart as well. But nonetheless, where you're at now, which I love, is you're in this place of introspection. You know what I mean? You're in the hermit mode. You're like, you know what? Something was like probably weighing very heavy on your mind in the recent past, and now you're at this place, excuse me, now you're at this place where you want to decompress these thoughts. You're like, all right, you know, it's not healthy to stay like this. I need to do something about this type of energy. So you're taking a step back. You're looking for guidance within. Definitely. And the Ace of Swords is here to say you're going to find it. You're going to find the truth that you're looking for. You're going to find the clarity. If you've been back and forth, if you've been unsure, I see that this week you find the clarity. Maybe you're like, I need to have an honest conversation with the Ace of Swords for some of you. And I need to approach this conversation in a new way, because the Ace of Swords is a new way to communicate as well. It's victory on the mind as well. And let's not forget the overall energy is the Ace of Wands. This is ready to manifest something new. This is also having the willpower, Aries, to do so. Because you're like, I need to feel whole again. Again, something right here fell apart in the recent past, and it hurt. It hurt. In the challenge position, we have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Cups. I mean, yeah, it makes perfect sense because you're in the hermit mode, honestly. Seven of Cups is just maybe you're thinking of all these places you can go, all of these options, and you're just like conflicted, honestly. It just feels like an element of confusion here. Maybe you're in the like, you know, it's your head in the clouds and really just weighing all your options, it feels like. Just trying to find some clarity because there's confusion here. And the clarity does come through either way. So I just see the Seven of Cups here as you have options, you have opportunities, right? There's a lot of different directions you can go in, and you're just conflicted. Where do I go? You know, all that glitters is not gold, right? And I feel like you're just being really wise about it. Like the hermit has that white hair to indicate that, you know, you've been through a lot. You've climbed a lot of mountains, meaning you've overcome a lot of challenges, and that's made you wiser and stronger in the process. Maybe it didn't feel like that in the recent past, but I definitely think you're going to come to that place. I feel like you're definitely getting to a place of clarity here, though. I'm going to be honest. On your mind, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. You know, this is your focus. You're maintaining control here, definitely, but you're also looking in a new direction. You know, it's like you're starting to be like, all right, well, it's time to start exploring new ideas, new paths, new roads for myself. Basically, you know, Page of Wands is a student, which, what's a student? They're in this new place and they're absorbing all this new information, and it's basically like permission to explore here. That's where your mind is at. There's still an element with the Four of Pentacles of like, you know, control within you for sure, and maybe trying to release a little bit control. So, you know, that's just there. It's, you know, this is just a weekly reading, and so we go through these energies. The majors for me is the Hermit here, is the Tower, and it is the Devil if you're not dealing with a Capricorn. Your approach, though, is you're cutting stuff out that don't serve you. Like if this is a relationship, I feel like you're just going single. With that Nine of Pentacles and the King of Swords here, I mean, King of Swords is like, just like the Hermit, man, the King of Swords has serious strategy, but it's strategy that's like, it's calculated, right? Because they have so much experience. This is the most experienced king of all the kings, you know? You don't win in a fight with the King of Swords. And that's your approach right now. You're basically cutting out stuff that's not serving you. Like from the root, you're removing it. Like you're getting to the root cause of things. You're not staying on the surface layer. Definitely not with the Hermit energy either. And you got what? This is a single lady, independent energy. That's your approach here. You're like, I've got this. I'm self-sufficient. I could do this on my own. In the environment now, there's conflict here. Maybe you're just, you know, if you're not dealing, some of you quite simply are dealing with a Capricorn and there's conflict right now. It's just that simple for some of you. Most of you, though, I think it's really, you have that Devil energy right now, and you're just trying to like pinpoint exactly what it is in this situation, in your environment, that's having some kind of control over you, that's having some kind of negative aspect over you. But this is you really just trying to shed some light on it so that you could like overcome it, basically, is what it feels like. Coming towards you, we got the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. Page of Swords and the Five of Cups, right? Page of Swords, just like the Page of Wands, is also a student. I feel like you discover something here about this loss. You're gaining more clarity here. I think you're coming from a place of just like, just being really heavy in your head, being really heavy on your heart, you know. And now you're getting to a place where you're like starting to be able to make it to the other side. With that comes clarity. Maybe you start like being like, well, you know what? It's water under the bridge. I need to move forward. But the Page of Swords like gets to the truth of something, right? The truth of what went wrong here. Some sadness, some loss here. But I feel like that truth is going to put you in like this empowering position, Aries. That's what it feels like this week. But I love that the Hermit and the Ace of Swords is the main energy here. And the overall energy is Ace of Wands and Ten of Cups. So basically you're overcoming this. It doesn't happen overnight, this overcoming. It happens in stages. It happens in steps. And you're definitely making steps in the right direction here. Definitely. And you're cutting out stuff that's no longer serving you. And you're not making this decision on a whim. No. This is going deep within yourself. Definitely. Because something here, in a way, changed you. Really. Okay, I am going to leave it there for you, Aries. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If anything resonates, please like, subscribe. As always, thank you for letting me tune into your energies. I'll see you all next week.